pick you up too, gonna have you on my too. You wanna know what I got to do? That's alright. Found a little place where it didn't look half bad. I had whiskey on the rocks, change house, dollar put poured right into that can, but all they played was a disco man. I said, come on, baby, now hear the night. Gonna rock this town, rock it inside out. We're gonna rock this town, gonna make them scream and shout. Well, let's rock till we drop. We'll rock till we drop. We're gonna rock till we drop. Let's rock this town, gonna rock it inside out. Yeah, we're having a ball on the big dance floor. There's a wrist where can't look at my 274. Well, look at me once, look at me twice, look at me again. There's gonna be a fight there. Come on, baby, down tonight. We're gonna rock this town, gonna rock it inside out. Yeah, we're gonna rock this town, gonna make it through down. Well, let's rock till we drop. We're gonna rock till we drop. We're gonna rock till we drop. Let's rock this town, gonna rock it inside out.
Oh, I feel better now. I
Thank
feel
you.
better. Stray Cats, great job, Wyatt.
Thank you, thank
Stray
you.
Cats rock this town. Oh gosh, nice choice there.
Thank
Hey,
you.
part 2 right here, Bands and Clubs of the Triangle. Love local music with .us website, and we're with Wyatt of Joe's Cousin, a one-man band, big sound, and gosh, he's all over the Triangle. We hope he's more places. But part 1 interview done, and make sure you watch that. Now we're on part 2. Now, rockabilly, can you help me define it, or maybe you can help us with giving us some of your set list or examples? Stray Cats. So what else is on your set list?
Rockabilly music's kind of the early rock and roll, that kind of the blend between old honky tonk country music and early rock and roll. It's real roots rock. It's 3 chords in the truth, as they say. A lot of Johnny Cash. I don't really play any Elvis Presley songs, but I love Elvis. I don't want to botch an Elvis Presley song.
Okay,
I'll play it. I
right,
tried it once, and I won't try it again.
Stray Cats,
Yeah, I'll play
Johnny
some Stray
Cash.
Cats, a lot of Johnny Cash, and I'll even go into more modern times with Social Distortion, which is a little bit more punk rock, rockabilly. That's one of my favorite all-time bands.
Okay,
but
Social Distortion.
Social Distortion.
Yes,
I'll
yes.
also play some Merle Haggard. On occasion, I like to play some Merle Haggard. I play some original tunes as well, which are of a similar genre. I even play some Wanda Jackson. I play some Wanda Jackson, if you know who she is, the queen of rockabilly.
Okay.
82 years old and just retired from touring.
Now,
after all these years.
what puts your heart there, or your passion there? Is it just,
I just
it's raw,
I like
authentic?
raw, honest music. I
Yeah.
love all music. There's not a genre of music that I don't love. There's not a style of music that I don't just absolutely enjoy. But there's something about the raw, pure style of that music that really resonates with me. I can't play the cello, so I don't play that. But boy, I love some cello music. There's
Right.
I don't sing with the beauty of some of these beautiful singers. So I stick with what I can do. But it's just something about that raw honesty that really resonates with me, and I really like.
Now
it.
you're doing covers, but you have under your belt some originals. You've been writing for a few years now, right?
I do. I've got an album out, actually. It's anywhere you can stream music. It's called Raw and Unfiltered. It's out on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon.
Okay, we'll have
I
to check
think it's
that
even
out.
on
We'll have to
YouTube
check
as
that
well. And I'm hoping within the next year and a half to release another album.
Okay, but under the same genre? or
Under
just
the same style, you
same
know,
style?
maybe adding some different things. I've got some different treats in there that I'll throw onto the next one as well.
Now you just shared some artists. Are those some of your musical influences?
Absolutely. If I had to narrow it down to 2, it'd be Johnny Cash and Social Distortion, or Mike Ness and
what
Social
a mix! What a mix! Right there.
But boy, do they
Awesome.
come together.
Yes.
But there's, I grew up on the big hair rock of the 80s as well.
Yes.
But I remember the first time I ever saw a Social Distortion video on MTV. Remember, we came home every day and turned on MTV, and it was music videos in those days.
Imagine that!
And
Imagine that!
I saw the video to Ball and Chain, and I said, "That's it right there." And I said, that's the style, that's the song, that's what I like.
Okay,
and so
gosh.
that really hit me. And that introduced me to Johnny Cash, because in those days, people weren't listening to Cash anymore, unless you were listening to the Highwaymen. And then that led to Merle Haggard, and then some of the others that I've really enjoyed, the Stray Cats, whom I also really like. It's just lots of fantastic acts out there.
Now, we were talking about the things you've done in the Triangle and trying to do more, but you played a couple of venues on some regular scheme through the year.
Yes.
Well, a couple of the where are a couple of venues that you played in the Triangle?
In the Triangle, in the Raleigh, Cary, Apex area, it'd be both Doherty's Cary, Doherty's Apex.
Doherty's Irish Pub,
Doherty's
right?
Irish Pub, and both in Cary and Apex. Wonderful pub to go to.
Yes. Great food.
Yeah, fantastic food.
Sorry.
No.
But great food.
Yeah,
great
get the
food.
Irish egg rolls. They're awesome.
Fish
They're
and
amazing,
chips.
Yes.
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie.
Get me started.
Brewster's Pub on Lake Pine and 64.
Yes,
I'll
yes.
play there 3 or 4 times in a year.
Okay.
I did last year.
Okay.
And I know, since we talked the Triangle, I play fairly regularly in Hillsboro, and I know that's a little bit out of your coverage area, but I also know you've got some fans there. I play at Yonder Bar.
Yonder
Yonder Bar, which is on King Street
Okay.
in Hillsboro, and Nash Street Tavern.
Okay.
Play a little bit at the Cave in Chapel Hill, and I've got the Kraken once in a blue moon when I can get out there, as well as some other places.
Well, we'll have to take note of a couple of those places, even in Hillsboro. Hillsboro is in our rotation, obviously, just in terms of some bands that play Hot Tin Roof.
Right.
But no, that those are good mentions for some of the places a little west of us.
Mm-hmm.
Little west of us. Now, you also mentioned our good friend Adam, who owns the venue bar downtown.
The Poorhouse?
The Poorhouse
Yes.
Music Hall. Of course, the Poorhouse, great venue for bands and all
Absolutely.
kinds of music, all kinds of genres.
Absolutely.
And it is basically one of the nucleus in downtown Raleigh for a lot of original
It's the
bands.
place to play if you can get in there.
Yes, it is. And recently, in the last year or less, I believe, upstairs he opened a vinyl
record shop.
record
Yes.
shop, an old-time record shop, mostly vinyl, I believe,
Yes.
but a mixture. And you've been up there,
I've
even
been,
in the
I've been up
music
there,
shop,
and
playing.
they'll have music on Saturday afternoons and Sunday afternoons in the record shop, and they've also got, in addition to having the vinyl records, they have a bar right up there in the record shop.
A bar
So
right
if
in the
if
record
you're
shop.
wanting to do some day drinking and some record buying and listening to some live music, that's the place to go. It's a fantastic place to go.
Yes. Well, Wyatt, we have enjoyed part 1 and part 2 with you. I wanted to give you some swag.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, swag. Oh, yeah.
Look
Get
at that.
excited. Love local music with .us bracelets.
Wow,
There's
I'm
2
putting
right
those on
there.
right now.
Supporting local music. We have talked. Hold on. Gosh, we're so popular. We're so popular.
They're all calling in. They're blowing us up
They're
now.
blowing us up. They're blowing us up. Thank you, TL. Wanted to give you some swag and trying to hand those out. I know it's important to your heart, not only trying to help yourself or push local music forward,
All
but
local
just,
music.
Yeah, all the talent we have.
So much
and,
out there.
Just anything you can do to help. You made that a big part
Thank you.
of your discussion and with me. So much. And he did the token, the $3.
$3.
Glad to give him a koozie for
thank you so
bands and
much.
clubs of the
I'll
Triangle.
definitely be using that.
The token for the interview. So appreciate that. Now do us a favor, part 1, part 2 of the interview tonight with Wyatt of Joe's Cousin. Make sure you go to Joe's Cousin on Facebook and like the page. But make sure that you are sharing these interviews. Now, first of all, you're going to see the interview dropped on the website, Love Local Music with .us. So make sure you see it there. But then you'll have the opportunity, Facebook, Instagram, and so forth. We'll be sharing the interview, and then you can share it, like it, make some comments. We appreciate it. Trying to do this because there's so much talent and get to know some of our local musicians better. Again, thank you, Wyatt.
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate you coming from Apex to Briar Creek and hanging out with us. And we'll talk to you real soon. We'll see you on the dance floor and out there supporting local music. Thank you.